What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. This is a great day to jump on because I have a lot of action on the board for Wednesday. I've got a MLB pickoff play for $15. We've hit four in a row with that. I've got a three-pack from MLB, NBA play of the day, and an NHL power play. And I've also got a five-pack where you can get all five of my best bets on the board for a great price. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use that promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. But we're here to talk about the three-game NHL card that we have on Wednesday. We had more fantastic NHL playoff action on Tuesday. This is the greatest time of year for hockey. Playoffs, it's just like there's nothing like it. So let's not wait any longer. Let's get into it. You guys know the drill. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game takes us to the Capital One Arena where the Washington Capitals take on the Montreal Canadiens, and we had a great game in game one. It was a 3-2 overtime win for the Washington Capitals, and I still couldn't believe that it was the first career playoff overtime game winner for Alexander Ovechkin. For all the stuff that he has done in his career, for that to be his first still was crazy to me. But I still think that Montreal is going to show some fight in this series, just like they did in game one. And I think we could easily have a carbon copy of game one for game two and maybe even more of this series. I anticipate this being a low scoring, very physical series, kind of a grinded out series where the goaltending is going to take center stage. For Montreal, the goaltending of Jakub Dobeš and Sam Montembeault was key for Montreal, making their playoff run and holding on to their playoff spot when they were struggling. The Capitals, I still have said it time and time again, and I'll stick with it, that the goaltending tandem of Logan Thompson and Charlie Lindgren is one of the more underrated and underappreciated ones in the NHL. I could easily see a game, like I said, a 3-2 kind of game that we saw in game one, maybe 3-1, maybe even 2-1. But I'm going to roll with the under 5.5 in this one. Now we head to the Ball Arena where the Colorado Avalanche take on the Dallas Stars. And, I give Dallas full credit for battling and winning game two, evening this series up at one win apiece. And I do think that the Stars are going to still compete in this series. I don't think it's just going to be a runaway for the Colorado Avalanche. That being said, I do still think that Colorado wins game three and bounces back here because I need to see that the Dallas Stars can keep that play and keep it going out on the road. The Ball Arena is a very, very tough place to go on the road and win for opposing teams. Colorado was at their best at home this season where they were 26-12-3. I just think this is going to be a tough matchup for the Stars. It's not one I don't know if I can rush to the window to bet just because, like I said, it's going to be very, very tricky. But I will go with the Avalanche in regulation, maybe do a little bit more deep diving on it, maybe feel stronger about it. But right now it's Avalanche in regulation for me here. Our final game comes to us from the Crypto.com arena where the Los Angeles Kings take on the Edmonton Oilers. And man, what a game in game one. It was, a big lead for LA. I think they were leading 4-1. And then all of a sudden you had, Edmonton start to storm back. It got to 5-2, 5 minutes into the third period. And then all of a sudden you blink and Edmonton's tied at 5 with less than a minute and a half to go before LA took the lead back for good with under a minute to play. I guess there were fireworks in that game. Hopefully we can see some more of that in this series. But the thing is for game two, pardon me, kind of like I did with the Minnesota Wild yesterday, there are just some spots where it feels like as much as it makes sense to take the Los Angeles Kings because of how dominant they have been at home, it is just hard for me to envision the Edmonton Oilers. You're defending Western Conference champions with two of the best players in the world, and Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, who we saw in game one, can easily, especially Connor McDavid, can easily put the team on his back and carry them to, to tie the game and even almost potentially win it. So I just have a hard time envisioning this team going down 2-0 in a best of 7 series. These teams know each other like the back of their hand because they played each other in each of the last 3 playoffs. Like I said, I think this is just going to be a back and forth series this entire way. I think that the Kings will restore home ice at some point in this series, but I think that Edmonton heads back to Edmonton with a 1-1 series here. I'm going to lean towards the Oilers on the money line in this one to round things out. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Wednesday, April 23rd, 2025. Again, if you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to Pickdawgz Premium. And remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon.